Hello and welcome to Electrify Japan. I started this channel to talk about electrification of cars and bikes, focusing mainly on Japan, where I've been living for the past 20 years. This is my home. I live in Yokohama with my family. And as you can see, I already have an EV. It's a 2015 i3, BMW i3. It's fully electric, no range extender. It has about 130 kilometers of range, which is more than enough for where I live and how we drive the car. We only charge it once a week on average, and we installed a level 2 charger, which is 200 volts in Japan. As you can see, it's charging right now because I'm going out today to pick something up. Feeding the car, we have solar panels on the roof, some Panasonic 4.3 kilowatt hour system. You can see it up there. And I also have a new NQI GT, which I've had for about, 8-9 months. It has a pink license plate, which means it's a 125cc equivalent. And I installed a 100 volt plug over here, which is how I charge the new. I usually charge it outside, but sometimes, like when it's raining, I'll take the batteries inside and charge them inside. That's pretty convenient, but it's better just to charge it outside. I'll talk more about these two things in a future video, but as you can see over here, I have an empty space, and that's about to be filled with a new vehicle, which I'm about to pick up today. That's what I wanted my first video to be about. So, yeah, that's why I'm charging the car, getting ready to go. Yeah, see you in a bit. Here we are. You can go in. Yeah, that's my bike. There she is. Alright, this is it. This is a brand new BMW CE-04 fully electric bike. I just picked this up yesterday. And yeah, since I got it, I've just been on one ride. This is now my second ride. It has like 14 kilometers on the clock. It's a little windy today. So it's pretty much the same as the European bike spec wise. There's no difference in Japan. Japanese bikes can often be differently spec'd, but this one's exactly the same. The only difference is the plug for charging, the main difference, which is right here. This is a J connector, which is different from what people use in Europe. It's the same in the US, I think. US uses J connectors for level 1, level 2 charging, and DC fast charging is like the extra 2 plugs at the bottom. Japan, unfortunately, uses CHAdeMO. So it's 2 completely separate connectors. The J connector for level 1, level 2, and then CHAdeMO for level 3. And so unfortunately for like my i3, for example, I have to have 2 separate plugs. That's why the J plug is in the front trunk instead of at the back with the CHAdeMO, which is dumb. But sacrifices need to be made, I guess. Anyway, the bike is pretty complicated. There's a lot of stuff. Interesting things it can do. It has, just get on here. It has a slot where you can put your phone. It's a big slot and wide, and you can fit any phone size in here. It has a USB-C plug, and I think when you plug it in, it comes up. If you click on the menu, it comes up here, and then you have access using this scroll wheel. It has access to all the systems in the bike, the vehicle, navigation, media, telephone. I need to buy a short USB-C cable. I'll probably get one today. Right now I can't plug it in. It has all the different settings. I switched it to English already. Oh yeah, headset, head comms. I think BMW makes a helmet that connects to your bike and a vest. I saw a video on YouTube. I don't have anything like that, so charging settings, system settings, vehicle settings, display. You can change languages. I changed it from Japanese to English yesterday. Yeah, I look forward to exploring all this stuff, but I just haven't had time. I'll do it in the coming days, weeks. Lights are always on, run daytime running lights. Temperature 21 degrees Celsius right now. Nice, perfect weather for riding. High beam, I think this is the high beam here. Yeah, that's the high beam. You push out to leave it on permanently. Emergency, hazards. Yeah, you can see them flashing there. Oh, it's got an R, it's got reverse, which is pretty cool. I think first I need to turn it on. Yeah, when the bike is in ready mode, you click on, well, first let me just get out of the menu. You click on R, then it goes into reverse. That's a first. Never seen a bike with reverse gear. Maybe the Harleys have that kind of stuff, but European bikes don't have that kind of stuff usually. European and Japanese bikes. So this reminds me a little bit of Akira, how the bike is very much like Akira, Kaneda's bike in Akira. Everything is connected, like my phone battery, it displays my phone battery, displays my phone connectivity and reception, the time. There's so much. Grip heaters. I think it also has a seat heating option. I don't know. It's not cold enough to start using it yet. Got riding modes, dynamic mode, eco, rain, road. I like dynamic because it has strong regen, so you never touch the brakes. It's just like ride. You just ride and you just let go of the throttle. Oh, hello, bee. Mirrors are cheap. I'm definitely going to get nice Rizoma mirrors in the future. This button switches the bike on and off and also locks the bike. What else can I show you? Let me get off for a sec. I got this Airhawk because when I test rode this bike, it was comfortable enough, but the seat was a little bit low for me. So I decided to use this Airhawk on the bike. It's strapped in. It's convenient because there's a gap under here, so you can strap anything on you want. And yeah, it's soft and it gives you a little bit of lift. Yeah, it's belt driven bike, as you can see. No idea about the longevity of the belt. It has the foot pegs. Pretty cheap looking, to be honest. Might be nicer to upgrade these. Storage. A lot of electric bikes don't have storage. This one has space here, which is good. It's a decent amount of space. It's quite deep. You can probably put quite a lot in here, like shopping, maybe a helmet. Not a full-size helmet, but definitely a helmet would fit. Clothes, a raincoat. That's what I've done. I can't help but think they could have used this space for more battery. It's like the motor is like here, the battery pack is like here. Why not just add another pack? It uses the same battery packs as the new iCars, like the iX4, iCross 4, whatever it's called. It uses one module, one of those battery modules. They could have just stacked another one on top and doubled the range of this bike, which is currently 130k. They could have doubled it to 250, 60k, which would have been way better. It might raise the cost of the bike, but I think it's worth it. I would pay the extra for the extra range. Just give it, I bet you any money they'll add another battery in future models and give it like double the range. because it has the space, and I'll sacrifice that storage space for more range. So would a lot of people. Not being critical, I'm just saying. I mean, it will make the bike heavier, which means, you know, you need to balance things out. You can't just keep adding more batteries and make the bike infinitely heavier, which then uses more power, right? So yeah, I think they've found a good balance here between range and performance and weight. Power to weight is very important for bikes. I hate this color, sorry, but you should give us the option to change the color. Keep the same screen size. It's a nice design. It's weird, but it's nice. And just give us a smoky option. There's a French company I found online that makes these, you know, aftermarket parts. And they have like a black one and the smoky one and a clear one. I'm gonna get the smoky one, which I think will match the nice matte finish here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a screen protector. It's a big screen, so I need to look online for like a good size screen protector. This is like 10-inch, I think, and it's like 30 centimeters across by like 12 vertical. It's big. Yeah, it's good. It's a good bike. Very, very fun to ride. Lots of torque, instant torque. It's a little heavy. You need to get used to it. You definitely need to be experienced as a rider to ride something like this without having trouble. I don't recommend this as a first bike. But yeah, I mean, okay, it has bolts here for, I think, is the you can get the case, so you can have like a case here at the back, which I think would look pretty good on this bike and give you extra storage. That's what I mean. You don't need that internal storage if you can just attach a case at the back. Give us more batteries. I want to go for a ride, so I'm just gonna like get on and go.